This is TVC News at 7. Thank you very much for joining us. The Africa Development Bank and the World Bank have committed a combined $40 billion to provide electricity access to more than 300 million people across Africa by the year 2030. President of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, is one of the African leaders that witnessed the signing of the Compact for Accelerated Access to Electricity in Africa. TVC News State House correspondent Femi Akonde reports from Tanzania.
Despite ongoing efforts, more than half of Africa's population remains without electricity. But these may soon change if African leaders follow through with the compact they have signed to deliver electricity to the deprived population. The Africa Development Bank is leading this charge and carrying along other development partners to finance this idea into action to accelerate the energy access.
We were joined by the African Union, Commission, several global partners, including the Rockefeller Foundation, the Sustainable Energy for All of the United Nations, the Global Energy Alliance for People and Planet.
This progress means that more boys and girls in remote areas can now study in well-lit classrooms. Health workers can deliver life-saving services to off-grid populations.
For Tanzania, the host country, President Samia Hassan announced a $13 billion funding requirement to implement key energy reforms that will boost the electricity supply chain, promote clean cooking solutions, and expand access to power in rural communities.
In order to overcome hurdles impeding energy access, we need to take bold actions by increasing investment and financing for infrastructure development, from power generation to the last mile connectivity.
President Bola Tinubu's participation also projected Nigeria's electrification strategy and implementation plan.
The Distributed Access to Renewable Energy Scale-Up project is the landmark or the model that the Africa Energy Summit are using, which Nigeria, even before the summit, had already signed, and we have started implementation of that project.
Initiatives like the Mission 300 and Desert to Power, which also targets providing 10 gigawatts of solar to 250 million people by 2030, will significantly close the electricity access gap.
At the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit, memorandums of understanding have been signed, commitments made, and financing options provided. What remains is execution and strategic action, as hope rises for more than 300 million waiting to get access to electricity that will power growth. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Dar es Salaam,